as we mentioned off the top, now we're inside cozy Provence, Marina side, joined with a gentleman. He is the owner and executive chef, is Jean-Francis Quaglia. Welcome back to the show. We didn't realize for the first time since late January 2021, we were still distancing then. It's a lot cozier now, but welcome back to the show.
That is correct. That was the last time we filmed in here. But I'm glad this is over. Though.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
so
We can sit a little closer
That's
together. We
it,
had to
yes,
follow the rules,
yes.
but we filmed a wonderful segment. But you're back on the show. It's great to be back here at Provence.
Thank you.
Great to have you, and not only an award-winning chef, but you come from a line of legendary chefs. Your mom was one of the very first female chefs in France. It's always good to mention that. And you've earned so many awards, which will show up on the screen as well. But we're going to jump right into what you do best, is your amazing food, and amazing food is always trendy.
So what I do best, I don't do that alone, of course. I have lots of chef and sous chef helping me, which is awesome. I have to give credit to everyone. Love the Dover sole today, so that we introduced that last summer. It's a beautiful fish. It's just such a classic, and we do it pan fried, like so sole meunière, and we serve with a lemon butter and smoked herring roe with a little veggies as well.
Beautiful.
One thing that I want to show, which is not necessarily from where I come from, but Chef Sheldon, we have not a blue plate, but we have like a Monday to Friday, a lunch special who come back every Monday. So you have to come for Monday, we have a lamb burger, or Tuesday something else. And Wednesday we have fish and chips. And Sheldon made his own recipe and everything. Very special. We use beer inside the batter, local beer actually. And then
Good.
some secret ingredient that he doesn't even tell me. So I don't even know.
Sheldon.
Yeah. And then we just coat it in panko and then fry it. We have a homemade French fries with Kennebec potato and a beautiful tartar sauce as well goes there. So this is worth checking it out on Wednesday, and then Thursday something else. On Friday we have a vongole pasta as well as a special. It's a little bit of a discount price, I guess. Awesome to come and repeat what you love.
Perfect.
Weekly.
Perfect.
We'll go over this, which is far too far away from me.
We just decided we're introducing a tasting menu actually for the first time in Provence.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So that's going to be the charcoal grilled lamb chop, basically, with the mashed potato, lamb jus, and it's a 6-course. We have 6 or 7 maybe with the dessert, and we also have a niçoise salad, like a tiny niçoise salad that we're going to serve. That's one of the appetizer.
That is definitely one of the guest favorites, though, your niçoise salad.
Well, we also do that on the menu as a bigger size.
Oh, good.
As
So you're
well.
keeping that,
Yes,
but that's
yes.
just on the tasting
That
menu.
is correct.
Very smart.
Because it's so popular, we said, okay, as a tasting. So basically, we're showcasing items that people love and that we like to showcase, of course.
Perfect.
One that we can go around, it's the bouillabaisse. It's the classic in Provence and in Provence, France as well, Marseille. And we serve it with rouille and some cheese and crostini. You usually take the crostini, put a little rouille on top and cheese, and then you can put it onto the soup while you eat your shellfish and fish. We call it a West Coast bouillabaisse because we don't have all the fish, obviously, from the Mediterranean.
No.
But the fish soup, I must say, is very close to what you can get in the south of France.
And you really are famous for your fish soup.
I am. We actually sell it in package now.
Oh, brilliant.
You heard it here first?
Yeah, so you can come to the restaurant and buy the fish soup at the restaurant.
Well, you're talking, you know what? We've had viewers say that we do need to keep tasting. So we're going to move over there to that as you finish up
Sounds
what's
good.
on the table.
You go ahead. So it's very, very tasty, very different. And it's been on the menu actually since the first restaurant. So 27 years ago.
23 years, I was told by
It's 23 years here.
and then
right.
And then the other
27.
restaurant was a few years before that.
Wow.
And of course, for the summer, a seafood platter, a cold seafood platter with oyster, prawn, escalope ceviche, some fresh Dungeness crab, take out of the shell for you.
Oh.
And a little lobster cocktailish, I guess we could say, with a French cocktail sauce.
Wow.
And the prawn oyster, yeah, that's everything. We have a mignonette and here we go.
So this is the first time that Provence, and I'm just going to reiterate that, is introducing the chef's tasting menu, 7 courses. What a delight. And this is very exciting because this is one of your big changes.
It is a big change. The tasting menu will be available on an experience on Open Table only. So it won't be necessarily available all the time. Just you would have to book for the tasting menu.
Good
so then
to know.
we can prepare and get ready for when you come.
Wonderful.
JF is going to join us at the end of the show. We're going to talk about some other great things, including a great happy hour, something called After Hours, and a great patio, which is just around the corner. That's coming up a little later in the show. Well, from food to cocktails, and I've got a specific cocktail. It's part of a campaign coming up here at Provence. Ryan Johnson is the bar manager who is joining us from his, I guess we'll call it your cockpit over there, the bar. And you've got a great campaign. It is just in time for the spring and summer that involves Spritzes.
Yeah, we're going to introduce 4 Spritzes. They're influenced by the Mediterranean, using a lot of those Mediterranean ingredients, inspired by the essence of Provence, I feel like, the garrigue of Provence, if you will, which is just the resinous herbs of lavender and thyme and rosemary and sage that just kind of permeates the whole air through there.
What am I about to sip?
This is, we're calling it the Mistral, which is the wind that blows through the Rhone. It kind of dries everything out.
Oh.
And we have some Manzanilla sherry in there, gin mar from Barcelona,
Right.
some fresh grapefruits, a little bit of soda, and lots of lemon. So you get this nice little fresh citrus hit with an undertone of earthiness and herbaceousness and like a hint of salinity, just like some thirst.
And as I mentioned, this is one of 4 that you have?
One of 4, yeah. We have something that we're inspired by with some lavender, so some fresh lavender in there, with some Provençal rosé style gin, and some fresh lemon. We also have a French spritz with gentian liqueur, which is like a bitter liqueur with chamomile.
Okay, yeah.
And we have some vermouth that goes with that too, some soda. And also a Corsican G&T, which we use a Corsican gin from the little island just off of France. That uses their special Corsican lemons, which is like a thicker skin lemon, to give it a little bit more of a punch. And some fresh herbs in there with basil, grapefruits, and good tonic.
Boy, that is a good drink. And Lita, this is mine.
Well, I'm here with Joshua Carlson, who is the wine director here at Provence. You're giggling at me because you said to call you Josh or Joshua. You've been on the show before, so we're, old hat,
That's
good
right.
friends. You have been involved with Provence, in fact, this location for 23 years, as long as they've been around here.
That's right. More on than off, the better part of 23 years. And
That's fantastic. So it's great. I mean, you are the wine director here. In fact, what you're directing right now is some great new wine series. And you can share with our audience what that's all about.
that's okay. It's part of our winemakers dinners. It's just called the Cellar Series. It's in our smaller room that's in just off the wine bar. It seats 14, so it's quite intimate. There's 13 available seats with the inclusion of 1 principal. Our latest dinner is with Clos Bon, which is a winery that's dear to my heart. It's one of 23 Cru Classé wineries within Provence that focuses on the Tiburon grape. And the Tiburon grape is a grape that fall out of favor, but because of its orange hue and its kind of more gastronomic flavor, it has a little bit of oak, but it also allows for ageability. I typically have at least 2 of their wines on by the glass as a part of our 140 wines by the glass that we hold, or almost 300 plus wines by the bottle.
Wow. Wow. You have a great cellar, and also mentioning it's predominantly French, just
Right.
to keeping with the theme of the restaurant, but you even have all kinds of bubbly by the glass as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's great.
Many bubbles, and the focus is France, South France, a little bit of Pacific Northwest, sometimes Northern Italy. So
Nice. And it's good to mention that you traveled where this great,
Oh,
where
absolutely.
this winery is
Yeah.
and met the people.
Yes, of course. It's between Hyères and Toulon on the Mediterranean in Provence. And it's, a fantastic place. They make incredible wines. And I'm really happy to be able to join them and to bring them here and allow them to showcase their food from the region.
Oh, okay, you caught us eating.
Of course.
Back here at Provence, as I talk with my mouth full, my mother is just shrieking right now. I'm doing that. Back here at Provence Marina side to wrap things up. JF joins us again. Let's talk about some of the other great things you have here. A lot of people don't know that you have live music here.
So every Wednesday, it's actually been, I know it's surprising, but it's been almost 7 years that we have live music now on every Wednesday. Jazz band who vary from time to time, but consistent, and it's awesome. It brings Wednesday a different vibe for sure.
Wonderful. And I know that I've come here for brunches. You're very famous for your brunches, of course, dinners too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're open at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. on the weekends.
It's at 9 a.m. actually on Saturday, Sunday.
Oh,
yes,
thank
for
you.
brunch. Yes,
Good,
yes.
good,
and
good.
10 a.m. during the week.
10 a.m. during the week.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And so we
Okay.
have brunch weekday as well. I guess a smaller version of the weekend brunch. So we call it the breakfast, but it goes from 10 a.m. to 2:45.
We started the show off. It's a little rainy and it's early spring here in Vancouver when we're filming this, but you've got a great patio with a great view and it's slammed and busy all summer. And you've also got a great thing called After Hour. Explain that, because you've got a good happy hour as well.
After hour, so basically we have an happy hour from 3 to 5, of course. After hour, we just have a smaller limited menu, but you can come and have a glass of wine and a little bite to eat from 9:45. So we end the bulk of the menu, but we have some bite that you can have for an hour. Around 11, we stop serving
That's a
some food.
Great
Yeah.
idea for a
After
summer
a
night.
show, after a movie. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, come check it out. And Jeff, great to have you on the show again. Last time we were all stressed and going through that distancing thing, but we had a great time here, but an even better time this time. Provence Marina side, come check this place out every day. And we thank you. Hey, thanks
Thank you
to
for
Nancy
having me, yeah.
Long for helping us with this as well. And thank you for joining us for the first episode in our 11th year. Glad we could be here at Provence. We should also mention, Lita, check us out, ourcitytonighttv.com. You can check out our brand new podcast.
Yes.
JF will be on episode number 2. You can find that on our website as well. That's enough of me talking.
Yes, we're going to say cheers. Cheers. Well,
Cheers.
we
I'm on
should have
water
got you the
today.
water.
That's
You're
okay.
working.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm Jim Gordon.
I'm Lita Leapin.
See you on the next edition of Our City Tonight. Okay, let's everybody eat.
You can contact us and watch past episodes at ourcitytonighttv.com. The Richmond Sentinel, providing news, entertainment, and human interest stories in print and online.